This lesson will describe the attributes of the license details form. Let's look at an existing form. The top bar of the license details form identifies the agreement under which the license is issued, including the agreement dates and the license reporting period. The rest of the form is divided into 5 panels, plus a further information bar at the bottom of the form. We will work through each of these and discuss what information is held in each field. The first panel contains the license details. Vessel. There are 2 fields that can be used to select the appropriate vessel. The first is the FFA ID number, which will bring up a vessel name, or we can simply select on the vessel name. If we're still uncertain that this is the correct vessel, the View Edit button will take you directly to the vessel information table if you have permission to look at it. The type of license as per agreement. This information is automatically entered based on the agreement and provides a profile of the license issued under the agreement. The license sequence number is automatically generated by Toughman. The status identifies the status of the license. To change the current status, click on the Change button. The status effective date is the date that the current status was set. License start date is the start date for the license, which should fall within the dates of the agreement reporting period. The license end date is the expiry date of the license, which should fall within the dates of the agreement reporting period. The license issue date is the date that the license is issued. This will default to the date that you are filling in the license details form. Discharge ports. This can list the allowable discharge ports under the license. The second panel in the license details form contains the applicable fees. These are automatically entered based on the information entered into the agreement details form. Currency is the default currency used for fees. License fee due. We have the observer fee due, and the admin fee sums all other fees due. Total fees due is the sum of all the fees and again is automatically calculated. The third panel contains the license number. The license number is the full license number, which is generated by clicking on the Generate Number button. The certificate issued is identified by a tick that a certificate has been issued. The fourth panel of the license details form details the payments made against the fees. It is critical that the currency of payment matches that in the applicable fees section of this form. Receipt. This is the remittance reference for the receipt marked as payment for this license and is available from a drop-down menu. Payment type is the type of payment and again is available from a drop-down menu. Amount is the amount paid in the foreign currency that is applicable to the fee type. Currency is the currency that the fee was paid in, and as mentioned before, this must match the currency in the applicable fees. The local amount is the payment received in local currency. This is automatically entered where there is a conversion factor in your receipting. If there are any comments on this particular payment, then they can be put into the comments column. The totals is the total receipts for all fee types in both the currency paid and the local currency. The final panel in the form allows for the entry of any general comments applicable to the license issued. In the lower bar of the table are 2 fields and 4 buttons. Record entered by identifies the log-on name of the person who entered the record. Entry date identifies the date and time that the record was entered. Status history button switches the screen to a status history for the license. Print certificate button prints the license certificate. Cancel button discards changes and exits the form. The close button saves your changes and exits the form. That concludes this lesson.